Bro, why is there 13 people? Like, is there really 13 people that are subscribed to me that have nothing to do with our 4th of July? That's crazy. Like, no offense at all, but, like, I expected 0 people to even join. As usual, I will spend this holiday alone. I haven't done anything interesting or fun for 4th of July for like an entire decade. That's what keeps my brain focused on the facts, is that I don't get distracted by these holidays. People are like, holiday this, holiday that, and they focus even on their own birthday and stuff. I hate my birthday. I hate most holidays, but that's how I stay mentally aware of what's actually going on, because I don't get distracted by this stupid shit. Remember my parents used to be like, you want to go to this thing for 4th of July, or this kind of holiday thing, or that kind of holiday thing? I'm like, fuck that, dude. Why am I gonna treat one day out of the year better than the rest so I can be ignorant for the rest of the year? It makes no fucking sense. Because that's basically what people are doing. They're just like, yay, this day is more important than the rest. Yeah, that day is very important, but let's not make every other day unimportant. What the fuck? So once again, I dropped my fucking bag. I'm totally almost done with cryptocurrency. I'm 100% done with investing. But like after this last experience, this whole week, it's been hellish. I've lost so much fucking money in the last week on trying to get in safely. I'm getting into these coins safely, and it's like so many of them, like 99.9% of them are set to pull out within 30 seconds after launch. Like, that's not crypto anymore. That's a fucking casino. And that's been going on at this point for years. But I don't get distracted by these holidays, and that's how I'm able to not lose track. But when I got people waking me up and stuff randomly, I get, tossed out of a dream state where I'm trying to uncover more and uncover more. The world is just imperfect. It's never going to be perfect. So stop expecting perfection. If somebody expects perfection out of me, I don't really fucking care. I'm going to do my best at my job, but when it comes to just being a human, like, at your job, you're supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to do things perfectly. When it comes to just being human, you can't do everything perfectly. You can do your job perfectly. But yeah, that's actually quite a lot of people. I didn't expect to jump on the live when it's 4th of July. It's kind of crazy. What else can I say? Yeah, I'm going on probably a decade and a half, actually. It's been since I was like 20. Actually, yeah, it's been almost 2 decades since I actually did anything for 4th of July. My entire life, I've done nothing fun with people. It's just been focused on research, focused on work. Everything that I have done has had nothing to do with actual fun, and I've treated every day as a potential good time. And because of that, people look at me like I'm a joker because I try to treat every day as special. Like, I had the next door neighbors asking me if I had pranked them because something happened to their like one of their pools. And I'm like, bro, I don't fucking prank people. I don't do that stuff. I don't want to waste people's time. I'm not out here just trying to have fun. Let's, do stupid shit and be annoying. Let's get in people's way. I'm never like that. But people are constantly trying to get in my fucking way. It sounds like I'm complaining all the fucking time. Well, you probably don't have anything to complain about because you're just sitting there playing fucking games. That's all you care about. When I was playing a video game, I was trying to build. I did a survival map in Minecraft for an entire year, and I was trying to build. I built an entire arena out of obsidian. I was building a railroad track all the way around the Xbox 360 sized world. Like, I was doing things that were, going to be constructive on a long-term scale. Well, my Xbox, when I had got booted out of the house, my Xbox and stuff got thrown out. I didn't get to sell it. My TV, I had to throw it out. Oh no, I didn't get booted out. I fucking left. I left the house. I got into my car and I fucking left. And I couldn't bring my Xbox. I couldn't bring my other stuff. So I sold my TV. Couldn't sell my Xbox. Couldn't even hold on to my Pokemon cards. But everybody's out there having fun right now and they don't understand that. Bro, Venezuela just got hit by another earthquake. 4.6. Not that big. But it's kind of the sign of the times. And people want to talk about that like it's a catchphrase or something. Like, sign of the times, yeah. That's a cool thing to say. Without actually understanding, like, where we're actually at, what it means. Yeah, I've spent my entire life not doing anything, and I didn't want to do anything, and I was forced to when I was younger. You have to hang out with the family. Fuck the family. They hate me. I haven't been invited to anything for the last fucking decade. You got people buying each other plane tickets to go, halfway across the fucking country, halfway across the world to go see their family. I can't even get $150 to get my fucking bike fixed for my family. And collectively, there's 150 people in it. They'd be able to $1 me and fucking send me $1 and fucking save my shit. But they don't want to do that. My family hates me. Look at where I'm at right now. It's July 4th. I'm alone. As usual. This is every year. They'd invite meth heads over before they'd invite me. They invited a meth head gay couple, or a quote-unquote gay couple that was probably touching kids, actually, over to their house. Many times. They invite weirdos over their fucking house. You got dudes that were likely taking video of little kids walking around through the fucking house naked. You're gonna go and invite them. But it's been multiple years in a row. I haven't been invited to anything. So if you see me on any other day of the week, just consider it a special day. Every day is a special day except for holidays. To me, Every fucking holiday can go eat shit and die. Yes, even Christmas. What the fuck is the point of Christmas? People, let's give each other gifts on Christmas, stuff that they don't even need, and then fucking ignore them the rest of the year. That's how it is. That's what America decided to turn holidays into. Let's make this one day special, and then the rest of the whole fucking year, you can go fuck yourself. Thanks. Not really the spirit of fucking holiday. That's not what it's supposed to be. Holidays are supposed to be a recalibration of reality. You know, you meet at a certain point, you meet at a certain place. Historically, every year. That's to bond relationships for later, for the rest of the year. You know, you might meet your wife on a 4th of July party or something. I can't wait for AI surveillance to take over fully. Apparently, we don't have flock cameras in Florida. There's nothing against public recordings, right? So it's not unconstitutional to have these flock cameras. If you're cutting these flock cameras down, you're going to jail. Understand, this AI surveillance will happen and you will submit. You try to cut down these poles, but if you're cutting down flock camera poles, then you've got something to hide. You know, you should be able to fight it in court. That's where the real battle is. But if you're chopping down flock camera poles, you got a lot to worry about. You got a lot to be concerned about. Hey, Bartholomew. I find it funny that people look at me like I'm the enemy when I say this stuff. Bro, I'm a one person. I have 1,200, 1,300 subscribers. I don't make a difference. You can't get mad at me. In fact, treating me better might get me to stop talking about this stuff. But the more you fucking bear down on me, society bears down on me, the more I'm going to expose this shit. There's people that know everything. There's people that know deep down all the truths to be had. They can't speak up. And that's because if they did, nobody would believe them. And also, they would be attacked by the people that is involved with the bullshit. Whoa. Come on. Go ahead. Or, get out of my way. Move it. A lot of the things that I do, I just said, I yelled at the cat, get out of my way. That's something somebody else did. I copied that from somebody else. A lot of my bad behaviors were copied from what another else person did. Somebody else did it. All right? Somebody that I know was treated like a saint. But every time that he would move around somebody, he would be like, excuse me, or he would be rude. He'd be like, get out of my way. Every fucking time. I've been rude. People have been rude to me, and people have done terrible things to me. And if you see bad behavior come from me, that's me copying what somebody else did. Understand that. Every fucking thing, every swear word that I've ever made was pushed onto me by somebody else. We want to see you do that. Why? You gotta defend yourself, Mike. You really gotta stand up for yourself. I remember. So now I'm just copying what somebody else did. You don't like my attitude? Fucking thank somebody else. I copied them. Somebody else was an asshole to me, so I was like, I could be an asshole like that too. And hey, they were pretty cool when they did it. People cheered them on when they did it, so hey, that's cool. When I do it, nobody's gonna cheer me on. All right, I get it. No, that person who does crack or does meth, that person's cool. That person's great to laugh at. Yeah! But if I do it, then that's terrible because, you know, I'm not the meth head. I'm not the heroin head. You gotta be a scumbag to be popular, apparently. You gotta be clavicular to be popular. What's so special about clavicular? I guess he does a lot of drugs. Empowering, brave, social. I can't eat this last burger. I'm gonna literally throw it into the freezer and see if like I can heat it up later and even if it actually tastes good. Yeah, so basically when people are like, oh, you're being rude, why you stop swearing? Likely that person who's telling me to stop swearing is who was swearing to begin with, and I copied him. You know, I think it's hilarious. You want to get down to the origin of things, real truths. That's exactly what's going to happen. You know, I am basically just demonstrating what somebody else did. You know, my nickname at one of my jobs was Cricket. I didn't know the joke that they were playing, but in reality, it was because I was being quiet a lot of the times on the job. Every time I see this kid, I was like 18. Every time I see this kid, he's always quiet. Yeah, because he's working on the phone. He's actually working. Somebody else would pipe up and say that. They'd be like, "Well, we still need some. We need more people that actually, you know, have conversation, aren't just quiet and creepy." Something like that. You know, people were making fun of me for that. Then now people are gonna make fun of me for. People are just gonna make shit up, just to look like they know something. It's so stupid. Give me 1 minute. Likely there's some woman right now. There's probably some woman right now that's like, I'm alone. And she's alone because she was dating a murderer or somebody that's in jail right now, and she can't actually talk to him. But I've been available this whole time, and I've never been arrested. I don't know if my audience knows that. I've never been arrested because I haven't fucked around too hard. I was caught driving without a license. I didn't get arrested. Why? Because I'm a decent person. And the cop can see that. And deep down, I'm a decent person. There's other people. Get out of my way, cat. Move it. Every fucking time I come in here, you're underneath my feet. And that's copied from somebody else. That's how my dad used to talk to me. And I remember where these practices came from. There's more I haven't brought up yet. But then again, they wouldn't be relevant to you guys because you're just my random audience, isn't it? I'm about the most patient person that you'll ever find. But I'm forced to act like an asshole. Because other people were assholes, and it seemed to work out for them. I see all the assholes, all the fucking rapists, all the pieces of shit, the scumbags in charge. That's who I see succeeding. Why might I act like an asshole? Why might I act like a fucking scumbag? Why might I act a certain way? Because I see it working for other people. That's why I don't give a fuck about what people think about me, what people say about me, unless it's false. You say something false about me, you have a chance to correct it, or I'm just going to outright ban you. The only thing I care about at this point is truth. That's all I care about. Why? Because there's no other pathway to success at this point. There's no like, I feel emotionally disconnected from the entire planet. Today is 4th of July. It's raining. So automatically, I'm not going to be able to go to like a field or something where there's actually people. So I don't have that option today. There would be 0% chance that on a holiday, I'm spending time with people. While you all waste your fucking time, I'm sitting there staring at a chart go, Bzzzt. Last night I watched a token go freaking, like, through the roof. Very, very high. And if I had been in it early, and then actually stayed out late, like stayed out of it, took my fucking profits, I'd be in the trading business. Stupid me follows the trend going up. I bought at the top again. I bought like at the bottom, sold at the top, and then the fucking thing went, and then it showed signals, more people. It was like 100 people jumped into the coin. I'm like, okay, bye. And I fucking bought, and then, what is it? It just like dropped a little, it started rugging out. I'm like, crap. That was okay. Okay, that was bad. That was a bad idea. I thought we were going to see a parabolic rise like the Black Bull. Because it has the same kind of name sitting in, like you got Ansem. Ansem is actually a joke. Change those letters around, Seaman. And then now there's a coin on pump, Seaman. So I was like, you put two and two together, but like, let's get Seaman all the way up. Let's shoot that thing up to 50 million. Let's make that thing 500 million. Why? It's like the white, you know, the white Ansem, the white bull, basically. But it's a freaking sperm. I'd be rallying around that coin if I actually had a following or something. But this did like 600 people have dropped out of this coin. You never know. People could jump back in it. So with my $3 left, I just dumped it in there. I was like, fuck it. At 1.3, now it's at 1.45. So maybe. Excuse me. But I saw the signs. The freaking owner of the coin was selling out. So, or at least the biggest wallet. I don't think it was the owner of the. I don't know how to read the freaking tracker. Like I don't know how to read the transactions. Is the biggest wallet not the owner of the coin? Like there's like a wallet that has like a little wallet symbol next to it. I don't know if that's the owner. I should look it up, shouldn't I? I'm gonna be doing trading. But I'm only trading with a few bucks here and there, so it's not very much. I haven't gotten serious about it. Farmtown, they decided to make a post, but they still don't have the marketplace. It's late. They didn't make a post on the day that they said it was coming out. I don't have any faith in the project. Like when it comes to that, if we're gonna keep getting these slow rollouts and no communication from, at this point, a company that has many thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars to themselves now, If they can't keep up with giving updates and they're fucking rich now, there's no hope for a project like that. And I think everybody should just pull out of the crypto space at this point or dump into Solana, since Solana is the only place people are putting their money at this point. It's either you pump or not. To pump or not to pump. There's no building out here anymore. I don't want to launch a project because I don't want to see everybody rug pulled. That's why I haven't launched the full thing. That's why I made sure that if I'm going to make it, it's going to be all branded. I'm going to own all the wallets. I'm going to own the entire project and just do it myself. But there's no building. On base, it's dead. You go and you offer some criticism towards the community behind the scenes in a small group of 150 people, you get booted. But instead of being distracted, getting drunk, having a good time, laughing around with people, and going out and doing things, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to look at a chart. I'm going to see how much this fails again. Like, this is just sad. Nobody can rally around anything. The only thing that people are going to rally around is dark money. And that is the dark bull. The dark bull, the black bull. That's how I see it, dark bull, basically. It's all dark money. You really think that the original funding is like grassroots in some way? It would have dumped already. The reason why it's not dumping is because the money that's in it is dark money. And it doesn't need to be pulled out because they don't need to hold on to that value. The value is already in their pocket, cleaned up. So they earned on a different wallet that's a legitimate wallet. When their price, when they threw in $1 or $10 or whatever, and it went 10,000% up into the air, that wallet that put in the dollar is their main wallet. The dollars that are pumping the coin originally is dark money. And that's what's stabilizing the price. That dark money never gets pulled out and cashed out. It only gets traded around. It gets traded around to pump things to clean the money. And then the owner of the project also receives a revenue. So they get the revenue from that. But the main revenue a lot of people are getting into now is boosts. So if you pay $50, then you get your coin boosted, put on a channel. That $50 is clean money. So you're paying, if you're paying for boosts, if you're out there doing Solana pumps and you're paying for boosts, you're paying basically a gang. Just have that in mind. You're giving your money to very illegal type of people. It's not on the books illegal, but if you looked at everything that was actually going on, you would see that it's illegal. But I gotta go. I hope everybody enjoys their day and stays safe. I'm kind of glad that it rained in my area. Hopefully nothing bad happened. Enjoy your day. I appreciate you guys joining. Thank you.